Hey guys, it's Claudia with Cabin Talk, and I wanted to come on. I want to show you something. Here we go. We're back. I want to show you something because, well, we'll talk about the ramifications afterwards, but here is what I'd like to show you.
Is to digitise the incoming passenger card. So at the moment, everybody who arrives into Australia, be you a foreigner or an Aussie, you would complete this card and it has your contact information, your details, as well as some of the biosecurity information. That obviously is sometimes difficult to read. It takes time to manually process this, and in the future, when we need to be able to contact trace people, we of course would like that information to be able to get to health authorities immediately, rather than having to go through the process of entering the data and across to them. So from this time next year, our expectation is that we'll no longer need this incoming passenger card, because we'll have a fully digital incoming passenger card. And what's more, by having a digital product, in the future, should there be a globally available vaccine, we'll be able to attach an authentic vaccination certificate to the incoming passenger card, so that we will know if a person has indeed had that vaccination or not, and therefore they will be able to enter into Australia potentially without quarantining. Furthermore, by digitising this, we have much greater authenticity and integrity associated with who the individual is, because typically you'd do this on your phone. An image would be taken of your face, which would match up to your passport, to ensure there is integrity in relation to the identity of the individual. And of course, from a contact tracing perspective, it means that we'll be able to immediately have the information connected into contact tracing capability in each of the state and territories' jurisdictions, should they need it. So this is a significant development. As Minister Roberts said, we'll be putting this tender out next week, and our ambition is to have this available for us next year. And this is just another further step in our efforts to slowly reopen and safely reopen the Australian borders, so that we can allow more people to leave the country and more people to come into the country. We'll announce.
Okay. So, this is not a video for my regular audience, because I know how you guys know and feel. I know that. This is a video for all the fucking assholes out there who are complying with this bullshit. I hope you'll be happy when your kids will have to get a vaccine, when you will have to get a vaccine in order to even get some groceries, because that is where we're heading. You won't be able to go get a car, goddamn food or heat or even an apartment or anything if you don't have a goddamn vaccine. And you know why? Because right now you don't open your mouth, you put on the goddamn mask, and you just go, oh, those bad little people who don't wear their mask. It is ridiculous, and you'll be the first one who gets sent to slaughter because you're too stupid to even shoot yourself. That's what's going to happen, and I'm so beyond fed up with the assholes who comply. Beyond fed up, because it is unconscionable. They're shutting down country by country by country again, and you're like, oh, thank God we're safe. Safe? Safe from what? Safe from a virus that hasn't been isolated, tested with a PCR test that isn't even licensed to test for any infections. That's what you're safe from? You are so fucking lost. And you think the next shutdown is about a virus? You honestly think it's about a virus? It's not about a virus. It has nothing to do with a virus. Nothing. Otherwise, anybody who is not wearing a mask and actually going out and going about life would be dead by now. The death toll hasn't risen at all. Not even a little bit. Nothing. Not a zilch. Actually, if anything, the death toll all over the world is actually lower, if anything. It's not any higher than any other year. I posted that on a local forum, Front Porch fucking Forum, and what did they do? They blocked me for it. But, no problem. I'll just put on my mask and keep my mouth shut and keep my head down. And hopefully, by the time we get a vaccine, everything will be back to normal. I have never seen a whole lot of people that are dumber than the people right now. The fluoride in the water must have done a serious number on everybody's brain, because critical thinking has completely disappeared. Any kind of thinking. I mean, I'm not even talking about, think about what this is really about. Think about the real ramifications. Think about what is really going to happen this winter. I'm not even talking about any of that. I'm just talking about the official bullshit that you're believing. I'm not even asking anybody to go any deeper, because if they can't even get this, there is no goddamn hope they get anything. So I'm not even going out into a more conspiratorial idea of this whole thing. Oh no, because that's when they're like, oh, she's like, oh my God, she's like so crazy. Breathe in, breathe out. You know what bothers me the most about this situation? I'm in my 50s. I've lived a great life. I have lived an exciting life. I've traveled. I've seen the world. I've done a lot of great things. I'm fine. I'm totally fine. Your kids are the ones that gonna suffer. If they kill me today, I've lived a great life and I'll be back soon anyway. But think about the kids. They are afraid of their own shadow. Kids are afraid of, like, oh my God, she's not wearing a mask. Mom, is she going to kill us all? I mean, kids are afraid of normal people now. Doesn't that make you afraid? Doesn't that make you afraid for the life they're going to live? I don't even have kids, and I worry about the kids more than most parents do. And parents, what kind of a life do you want your kids to live? The life of slaves or the life of a free human being? Because right now, you are making them into slaves. That will be the life they live. Anyway, that video about Australia and the contact tracing, that just put me over the edge. So please, whatever you do, inform yourself. And I'm not talking about CNN, the Clinton News Network. I'm talking about inform yourself. You can start with James Corbett. You can start with Vanessa Beeley. Good starting points. Start from there and work your way down. Because right now, if you're complying, you are a lost sheep. And I mean sheep. And that bullshit gives sheep a bad name, because my sheep are smarter than most people I see these days. A lot smarter. Because they don't trust everybody. They are very vigilant. They check who is who. And they have a good sense about them. So my sheep are a lot smarter than the people I see out in the streets with their goddamn masks on, or driving around with their goddamn masks on. And if it would just be about the masks, I wouldn't even waste my time saying a word. It has nothing to do with the goddamn mask, because it has nothing to do with the goddamn virus. Anyway, good luck to everybody. Get some food. Bye.